Yo, what's up, everybody? Gonna hop on to play some more of our recent favorite game, Schedule 1. Everybody has been enjoying this game in the group. And Pables is playing right now. So let's go join him. Okay, he's not in Discord yet, so I'm gonna try and sneak up on him. Where's he at? Where's he at? Oh, it's over here at the fence. Okay. Okay. Across the building. Was he looking right at me? Did he see me? Let me get another one. Damn it. Nothing. Yo.
Bruh, I got so scared. I was like, he's invisible. The game is broken.
What are you working on?
Right now I'm just trying to figure out what our clientele is
Okay.
with the Speedy Gambalas and the other one, the fuck is it called? Aspen?
Smegma?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing. And after I figure out who wants what, then yeah, we'll go from there. I'm also like just drinking coffee, trying to wake up because I have like so much shit to do today, and like I wanted to stream, and so this is killing two birds, one stone.
Right.
I have that. I always have that mindset on like if I can do two things at once while doing something, I probably will do that thing.
Yeah, this is like a good morning time game, I feel. I'm having coffee right now, chilling, same vibe. Nice.
Yeah, definitely a thinky game, but also not like super serious. And the vibe's immaculate.
Yeah. Ooh, new mix discovered. It's called Banana Urkel.
Banana Urkel.
Paranoia, gingeritis, calorie dense, bright-eyed and glowing. The big green.
The big green.
Because you'll be big and you'll glow green. And then that's that soccer movie from like the 90s.
Hold on. I got to make these orders real quick. 1 second. 1 second. I like your idea though.
Giwa. But it is orange. So that wouldn't really make sense. I give you a big bright orange like Cheeto dust colored nug and say it's called the big green.
You could call it sunny G,
Sunny G,
because it's a gram. So get some. Let me get 4 of them Sunny G's.
Sunny G's. Need a Sunny
it's
G.
Orange, citrusy.
Sunny G. It's always sunny. Is there something with it's always sunny? It's always a sunny in
Philadelphia.
How original. We must use it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think Sunny G works for this one. Give me some of that Sunny G.
It's such a cool name.
I like it. And it works because it's
cool
a bright orange nug. So it's actually, yeah, it really fits it. I'm going to mix the Ultra Uno reverse with some donuts. See what we get. The big Ultra Uno reverse. So we can buy either the warehouse or Taco Ticklers already, huh?
Oh yeah, it's definitely. I want to get to at least 60,000, so we have enough to stock the warehouse.
I have $2,000. I have $2,000 to throw in with you.
Well, I mean, if you wanna put in,
I'll contribute.
Go ahead, brother.
Because I'll be using the whatever we buy, either one. So I'll contribute. Another new mix: paranoia, gingeritis, calorie dense, and glowing. So it's about the same as the other one, just a little less stuff. One less thing, I think. I'll call this one the big green because it makes you fat and it makes you glow green. How about that?
That is good, yeah. I believe in it.
Cool. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there was a redhead in that movie, so that makes it even funnier. You'll be the redheaded kid from the big green.
Is that like a movie about golf?
Soccer. And they have like a goat mascot or something, but they're like a underdog team from like an old school where their soccer field is all dirt, and they like start learning how to play soccer in the mud, and then all of a sudden they're like the state champion team, like how those old Disney style movies go.
Oh yeah, like the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, it's basically the Mighty Ducks for soccer. I loved it because I used to play soccer as a kid, so I was like all about that movie.
Dub, do you have the badges for YouTube?
What badges?
Like the, I don't know. It says like member badges. Do you know how to set that up?
No, I'm still 200 watch hours away from like getting that. Pretty close.
Oh yeah, I mean, just do a couple of good, like, big streams.
Yeah, and
I'm saying like 8 hours maybe.
Get lucky with a couple of good shorts too. Always helps. Because those, like, if you get, I notice when I get like 3,000 views, it's like 10, sometimes 20 watch hours, depending on the length of the short.
Oh, dude, Hart got 2,000 the other day. I was like, whoa!
That's awesome.
It was sick. I was like, hell yeah.
I got one for the flag graphics one. Every day I wake up, it seems like there's another few hundred views on it. So it's like at 4,000 now. And it's not even that crazy of a short, you know, it just keeps being shown, I guess.
Which one?
It was when I was playing Oblivion. I was like, oh, flag graphics.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like at 4,000 views now.
Oh yeah, the one you were looking at, wait, was it the crates one, or was it like you were looking down?
I was looking down at the sewer
like,
grate.
Sewage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For no reason, that one got a bunch of views, you know? And then I have ones like, there's the one we did with Mr. Bigglesworth, got a couple thousand views now, I think. It's just random. They'll take off after a few weeks.
Let's go.
You need some Aspen Schmegma?
I think it's no. I have so much. So much. I've been trying to get rid of it for so long.
That's funny. I'm gonna mix this then. Yeah, I'm gonna mix it with something then and try and make something new.
What is it, Dub? It's like so it's like 1 million views for shorts, and then it's like 1,000 hours of watch time. Then you get badges, I think, or something like that.
So the first level is 500 subscribers and then some amount of like uploads, right? And then, but that's not like a hard rule. I think they don't start counting stuff until you have like a certain amount of like time on the platform. But you have 500 subs and then 3,000 watch hours in the last 365, and they don't count every watch hour, because my last 365 I have like 32 or 3,300 watch hours, but I'm 200 away on the official count for some reason. So it's like a $500 discrepancy in hours.
I think it's like within a time period.
Yeah.
It's like a month or something.
It's 365 days. Yeah. Okay. If you go to your if you go to your analytics and you look at your actual watch hours that are reported on analytics, they're different from what they report on your membership eligibility. Because mine are off. They're not the same. And they even say that. They say, oh, these won't match. So just so you know. It was kind of weird.
Said, oopsie.
Yeah. Ooh, we lost those 400 hours or something, maybe. You know, it's weird, but it's just how it is.
Who dropped them? What?
Yeah, and then if you want to do, so then that's for getting memberships and super chats and being able to like sell merch through their merch store thing. And then if the ad revenue one is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last year, and then you have to maintain that as well to stay in the program. So it's like once you hit it, it's not like once you hit it once, you get it forever. You have to like maintain it.
And that's why you were saying you wanted to go to Twitch, right? Because it's a little bit more forgiving.
Well, I'm on,
or something like that.
I'm close on both, so I'm gonna continue YouTube because I've been working at the gaming stuff for a couple years now. I think I would have been there if I kept doing the Pokemon stuff, but I just didn't enjoy it. That wasn't fun content. I probably would have quit streaming if I kept doing that.
And then you met me,
yep.
and then it's all over.
Yep.
All downhill.
Yep, exactly. So, but I'm almost there on YouTube, and then yeah, Twitch. I'm really close on Twitch. What is it? I think I have 3 of 4 to their affiliate level, but not like their partner level, because that one's really hard. You have to like have 75 average viewers in the last 90 days, so that one's much harder. But their affiliate, you get 50
average viewers is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but that's like the people that are like on like Twitch contracts, like the big time stuff, you know. That's top 0.5% of all people have that many viewers. If you have 20 viewers in your stream, you're in like the top 1% of streamers. Legitimately, it doesn't seem like a big number, but that's true. So I have 3 of 4 there. I have 50 followers. Then stream 7 days a month. That's easy. I stream more than 7 days a month. And then stream 8 hours a month. That's easy. I've streamed 64 this month. And then you need the average concurrent viewers per stream, and I think that's over the last 90 days of streams, and I'm at 2.3 out of 3, so I'm almost there.
Yeah, dude. YouTube is kind of hard, but it's everything I want. It's everything I want in a platform.
Yeah.
But I understand your guys' point of view, but I just don't stream that much. I don't stream that long most of the time.
Yeah. Well, same. I mean, the last 3 streams I've run on both platforms are identical. They're both 1.5 hour or 2 hour streams, you know. I used to dual stream, and then I just stopped because I was just like, I'm just going to work on YouTube. But the reason why I decided to start dual streaming again is just because, like, oh, if you can get a Twitch affiliate audience, maybe that'll help push people towards my YouTube videos, you know? It'll help both, having both going.
Yeah. I was just talking with the demons, and yeah, it's rough getting into like one thing, like when you were talking about your Pokemon thing. It's rough getting stuck with one thing and you don't even quite enjoy it that much.
Yeah. I mean, it was cool at first, honestly. Like, I was with a cool group of people. We were all ripping shippers. I was still friends with all of them. But like at one point, my stream, like my feeling about my stream was like, when I saw a new name, it wasn't like I was excited for a new chatter. I was like, oh, this person's going to be more money. And I just don't like that feeling when it's my YouTube, you know? I'll just open an online card store for that rather than have my YouTube audience be like, oh, new customer. I didn't like that feeling. It felt kind of greasy. But I started gaming right? So like my first viewers and subscribers I had were watching me for gaming, so it felt kind of weird, like, hey, buy this for me now, you know? I don't know, it just felt weird.
Oh, a mix of the two worlds. Like maybe if you had like a separate YouTube for that instead, I think that could work.
Well, what I would do if I did, yeah, if I did that, I would do a app called Whatnot. It's literally meant for that. It's eBay live streaming. So I wouldn't want to stream to YouTube where the majority of the audience isn't looking to drop into something and buy something like Pokemon cards. And I'd switch all that activity to an app where every viewer, they're dropping in specifically to bid on, like, you know, collectibles or sneakers or whatever people are selling on the app. But I prefer to just do eBay for card sales. It's less personal. I'd rather just sell the card to some, you know, address and name rather than a chatter that comes in and tells me, oh dang, I didn't get my hit, I'll hit you up next paycheck though. It's like, oh, that hurts. Why are you, wait, next paycheck? You shouldn't be spending money on Pokemon cards if you're saying stuff like that to me, you know? That it's much more personal, so it make me feel bad for people that were spending their like last dollar from their paycheck on Pokemon packs. I'm like, I can't stop you, but
true.
At the same time, I don't like thinking about that. So, and with the gaming stuff, I don't have to think about anybody's pocketbook while we're streaming. I don't have to think about who's got what money and what they're going to give to me. I just, you know, cruising.
Fair. I just figured out something. So I started this one right here, this back rack here, a long time ago, and I just added some new ones. And so they're on different timelines now. But I didn't know that you could do that. I thought it was just a one and done. So that's why. Yeah. You could just continuously keep adding.
Yep.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you can have up to 20 on it at all times, and it can be different strains, and it can be different. You could have the lowest grade going while you have one working on the highest grade as well.
It's cool, dude. I like this. This game is sick.
Did a delivery come to the barn?
Did it?
Well, I was just wondering.
I have no idea.
Okay. Let me see.
I don't think so. I don't think it went through because
I don't think
we're still at 54.
Yeah, I don't think I placed an order.
Yeah, it's a little glitchy. You gotta press it a couple of times.
Well, what I think I did is I think I opened my phone, looked at it, and said, "Oh, I'll make the order," then skate over. Then I closed my phone and skated over, and never made an order.
I see. Could you give me some baggies if you could?
Yes.
I need 200.
200.
It might need to be a separate order. Like if you're getting stuff too, it might need to be a separate order.
Nah, we're good.
Do you have any baggies where you're at? I don't have any more.
I might have like 20 over there.
Okay. I'm gonna make some orders. I'm gonna go drop some orders off, and then I'll probably need those in a minute.
I'll go grab them, bring it back, and then the delivery should be here by then too.
Yer. W.
I think what I'll do is I'll just keep filling jars of the high value stuff and giving it to Benji. It seems like he has a lot more cash on him. The last time I made his whole inventory gold stuff, like his cash was like $2,000 in a day. It's like, what?
Well, everybody loves Benji.
Yeah.
You know what I wish the Heavenly would do? I wish the Heavenly tier would, when they smoke it, they get a halo, and then depending on the strain type, it gives you that color of halo. So it's like Granddaddy Purple, then it's a purple halo.
That would be cool. You hear that, Tyler?
Is that the name of the developer?
Yeah. Tyler Video Game Studios.
Fucking Tyler.
It's Tyler, man.
Tyler sounds such a casual name. I mean, of course it is. It's a Tyler, obviously.
Okay, you have a ton of baggies now. You have 160 and 200 on the way.
Have you ever tried that? Have you ever tried watching videos on VR?
Oh yeah, it's cool.
What is it like?
Oh, it's just like having a movie theater on your face, and you lay back. They have like laying down mode on them now, so at least on the Quest 3. So you can lay in your bed and just like stare at a movie theater straight up. It's awesome. You can also do Xbox cloud gaming in there, so you can Bluetooth a controller, or you can use your joystick or your nunchuck controllers that come with it, and then launch, like Forza, and just have like movie theater size Forza on your screen. It's cool.
Ooh.
But the VR games themselves are really where it's at, man. You feel so like you're in the world. It's cool.
One of my demons is saying that they're watching it on VR. Does it change the audio?
It all depends. So on the Quest, you can like either plug in headphones if you want to put on nicer ones, or they have the headphones that are like they're above your ear, they don't touch your ear, so you can kind of hear the outside world, but they're also really good at like you don't hear the outside world too much too, even though they're not over your ears or in your ears. So it's like having headphones on. That's about the best you could equate it to.
He says he has the Quest 3.
Nice, yeah. Quest 3 is nice.
That's the new one, right?
Yeah. They have the Quest
Bro
3S as well. And the old one was the Quest 2. I had the Quest 2, and that's why I decided to keep getting into VR, because that one, it's got an interesting like type of lens, called a lenticular lens. And so it's like not the best quality, but it was still so immersive even though the quality wasn't the best. So I was like, oh, I got to get the Quest 3 now, because they have a pancake lens, which is totally different.
pancake lens is so funny. What's lenticular?
You know those like holographic bookmarks from the 90s where they had like a texture to them, and you'd turn them left and right and they would change, or they'd be 3D. Yeah, so they're kind of like a built-out lens based off of that kind of viewing, like a holographic, optical illusion. And then a pancake lens,
interesting.
It's just like a highly refined, like basically glasses lens that the image gets projected to you. So it's a totally different way of viewing it. So it's a much crisper, cleaner looking picture itself. Looks more real.
How do you know so much about so much, Doug? And you're a handsome man? Crazy. He's got everything. I want to give you...
I could also be like slightly off with my info, so it's not like... I would say I'm like 80 to 90% correct about these things.
I'm taking your info as gospel. If I hear anything, it's wrong.
The highest level of research to these things is Wikipedia. So don't take it as Bible, essentially. Don't take it as the rule.
I did want to pose a question, though.
Sure.
Do you think that there is a such thing as a girl game? I mean, I know that there's definitely like girl, what's the word? Advertised to girl games. Like definitely like Barbie. Like,
right.
I guess you could call that a girl game, but I don't fully believe it. I feel like all games are for everyone.
Yeah, I don't believe that there's gender specific games at all. I mean, even talking about the Barbie game, one of my favorite YouTubers has the funniest series ever about the Barbie game. He's a dude. It's hilarious though. Like, anybody can play any video game.
On God.
We don't
Did you just shoot
gatekeep.
somebody?
No, I'm not shooting. Oh, is Vic here?
Oh, hold on. Oh, thank God. I was like, no, my customers! She's just shooting people waiting so I don't make money. That would be some shit Vic would do. Is it funny? Yes. But my money.
I've been picking up each piece of trash individually at the barn while we've been talking because I have nothing to do right now.
I mean, if you want, you can help me with making some more product, but I mean that's about it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. If I picked up all these leaves individually and I was done, I was gonna start planting.
Yeah. Dub.
What do you got going on today?
Right. Well, I was gonna go hang out with my brothers, and then I might go hang out with my friends later tonight, but I don't fucking know when that is. So, I was hoping like early, please, because I need to sleep, and I need to stream, and Schedule 1 has been popping off in my head because we're so close to getting everything.
Yeah.
We're so like, I know we need like $100,000 more, but that's like a couple of days for us.
It really isn't that far away.
Mm-hmm. It's not that much. I mean, especially if all of us get into one like lobby and just start churning money, we'll have everything. But also the bad thing about that is that once we get to the end and we have everything, what is there? What's after that?
Good question.
But I have been loyal to only doing green, so this is a green only run for me. People are gonna be like, well, they didn't all do green as well, and I'm like, shut up. I'm the first one to start it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. They don't know what they're talking about.
Probably not, though. If we're being real.
Maybe it's not about the destination, but it's about the journey getting there.
Sure, true.
Some other small developer is going to have to make another banger game like this for us to play once this one's over. So somebody hurry up and release a banger game.
I really hope they just go through they just do the GTA method where they just release like free DLCs, and then at some point also. How do you think that they should do the DLC? Do you think they should do like paid DLCs or what? What do you think? What do you think would be best for the continuity of the game?
Well, for this game specifically, since we all purchased it for $20 and it's early access, and most early access games I buy are like at least 15 or less, that are of this quality, I would say it should all be free. As much as he plans on putting into this game for the full release. And then once he's released it, like all his ideas that he's trying to flesh out for the full game, then if it's still, fun, popular, relevant, then I think it'd be worth maybe for him to charge for DLC, because he's going to have put so much out for the game release itself for free.
Yeah, it's a hard thing to like judge on where they're gonna go and like what would be best, because I gotta tell you, I fucking hate microtransactions. It makes me hate everything about the developer whenever I see the microtransactions. But I get it, I get it. If you want to be as good as big as the big dogs,
yeah,
you gotta have them. But also, like, god damn, it sucks.
Well, the thing is, he would need to introduce something like, if he wanted to do like the GTA free releases. So their DLC is free because their shark cards aren't, right? And everybody, they spend real money on fake money in that game. Like, it's a multi-billion-dollar thing for them. So he would need to do one of two things: have an in-game currency that you buy with real money, and then that could support the free DLC like GTA model, or just have a whole nother like, oh, you gotta open up a new spot on the island out in the ocean you see over there. That DLC is $5, and it's like a whole city at least as big as this original early access city. So that's how I'd see like the only way you could do it, because GTA's DLC is not technically free. All the people who buy shark cards, they make the DLC free for the rest of us.
True, but how could he do it without like blocking content? Is the thing I'm thinking of, like, because I want more content, but I don't want it to be like it's kind of like the pay to win type thing versus the pay to look cool.
Right.
I definitely think he should do, if he's gonna do paid currency, it should be just for cosmetics. Like,
yeah.
Give the cars like cooler colors, and like you can get better clothes or something, but definitely not like content is my thinking.
For the in-game currency, I agree. I don't think in-game currency should ever be something that is pay to win. I think pay to win is kind of it's a cop-out, because it really messes with a huge majority of the gaming audience for most games. Most gamers don't buy DLC, they don't pay to win. So I agree with you 100% on that. It should be cosmetic, or maybe it's like, I don't know, yeah, you get more skins for the cars or something like that. I don't know.
Well, hopefully he's played enough pay to win games to where he doesn't like the good thing about like games like this is because I know the people fucking making these types of games are gamers.
Yeah. Like,
he fucking knows. But maybe they don't, I don't know how old, and that's kind of crazy. Like, this is just like some 19-year-old dude in his basement just making this game. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be cool if you could buy or if you could get like some sort of jacket that gives you more slots. That would be sick. More inventory space.
Backpacks. They need to introduce backpacks.
Ooh,
100%.
Backpack would be good.
And they got to do a few different things. Like they got to do a smaller one, like a fanny pack or like a pouch, how the dudes wear it across their shoulders. And then like a little backpack and then like a large backpack or something, and that'd be solid. So then you could have like the car storage space with you, but you don't need to be limited by having the cumbersome giant car that's also slower than the gold skateboard.
True. I really hope that they keep the gold skateboard at its current speed.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a little bit too OP right now, but also that's what makes it fun. That's what makes it worth it. I always hate it when like developers they nerf something just because they didn't think about it enough. So they're like, oh, this new thing's gonna be about as good as this other cheaper thing. So we got to make that cheaper thing worse in order to justify our decision to do this.
Yeah.
Destiny! I'm talking about you, Destiny!
Yeah, that kind of stuff bugs me too.
Piece of shit. Motherfucking assholes. I fucking hate Destiny so much. I only hate that game because I loved it so much. Fucking hate what Bungo did.
I played it for a little bit. I could see, you know, why it was super fun, but it felt like it was a grind for a new player.
Well, first it started out like it definitely started out like a game where I felt like I was the person in the game. Basically like my guy was like a space cowboy. So I would just I like doing that. I liked going through the story and be like, oh yeah, I'm really doing this. I'm here in this world. But like with Destiny 2, it felt like the story was secondary, and what people really wanted to do was like multiplayer and raids for the multiplayer. So like you would get guns for multiplayer and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that. Exactly, this is the exact reason I don't play like COD. COD was good because I liked the story for a bit. What am I doing? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, where the fuck is this guy? West Park, statue in West Park. Okay, I need to go over there. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. But yeah, TLDR, Bungo fucking killed Destiny. Just didn't they lost the plot.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot about it, and that's the one I played first, and I was like, oh, I don't get why everybody hates this game, and then I started to read about, oh, this is not anything like the original. So they kind of screwed over the fan base essentially.
Yeah, it's like if GTA 6 comes out and it's like only about the multiplayer, like there's no thought into like the story.
Yeah.
There's no like care into it. It's just like, oh, you're gonna play multiplayer anyways, so that's what we're gonna do. That's the only thing we're gonna do, and we're gonna put a battle pass, and then we're gonna put all these microtransactions. And you have to pay us, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, give us money, basically.
Yeah, it's just a cash grab. Oh, you guys like the first one? You'll pay so much for this one. Yeah, I've seen a lot of games do that. It's hard to find games like, you know, like the Mass Effect franchise where like all the games were good. Great story through, like from 1 to the 3rd.
I don't know about all the games. I heard Andromeda was the worst one though.
My friend is a Mass Effect fan, and he said he liked it a lot. So I don't know. That's the only opinion I've heard.
I thought Andromeda was broken for a while.
Maybe
like it was.
He got it late, so maybe it was fixed by then. Because he was
probably what happened. Yeah.
He was an early adopter of Cyberpunk, and he used to tell me how much he loved the game, but how much he hated it. And then I got it, and that like all his complaints, I'm like, I don't see him, but I got it after the big patch happened. So
yeah, I was
like
surprised that Cyberpunk was definitely a big one.
Yeah.
Like where it was absolute garbage at the beginning.
Yeah.
I couldn't even think about getting Cyberpunk because I was on a PlayStation 4 when it came out, and I was like, yeah, everything I see about this, I have to have at least a PlayStation 5 to play it.
Right.
And then I was just like, I'm not paying $600 for that. If I'm gonna pay $600, I'm gonna buy a fucking graphics card and just buy all the parts.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how I got into PC gaming quite a while ago. I found an old office computer, slapped a graphics card in it for $600, and it was cheaper than the Xbox at the time, or it was the same price about. So that was a long time ago, and that's also what got me interested in building PCs for myself. We got a new mix.
Tyler,
if
you're here, when we go to the ATMs, if I press 1,000 3 times, it should add up to 3,000.
Yes.
Or add a 3,000 or add 1,000, a plus 1,000 thing up there, because this doesn't make sense.
Yes. We got a new mix. What should we call it? It's paranoia, gingeritis, balding, foggy, plus 2 more.
Oh wait, I didn't do that right. Go. I told you this story, right, Dub? That Yugiwa said, "I've been building PCs my whole life. It feels." In my family, I think I'm the first to get a PC. We do not have the money. We did not have the money to even entertain that thought. I've always been a console gamer,
right?
Which is the main reason that I like playing with controller, just because it's more comfortable to me.
Right.
But yeah, I just have never had that, and the only reason I really have a PC is because of people giving me the parts that they did not need. So I have a Frankenstein of a computer.
Right.
Have you always had a PC? Or you said you had when did you do the Switch?
So I did the Switch when I was like 28, 29. So no, 27. But 10 years ago. When I was a kid, we had like a home computer, but it wasn't like gaming. I also grew up only on consoles. When I was a kid, like I had to buy my own. I had to do like mow like neighbors' lawns and stuff for like enough money to go like buy my Nintendo or so I bought my own first PlayStation because I mowed lawns.
Bro's out here working.
That's kind of how it always was. I worked on
you gotta earn what you got.
Yeah, I worked at a Christmas tree farm starting when I was like 14, and that's how I paid for like all my consoles in high school.
Dub, when do you think you got the most, like, because this ties into what you were thinking, what you were saying. When do you think you got the your what's the word? The final like cognizance of your life, like you kind of figured out what was happening in the world. Like, when do you think that happened to you? And I swear this is on topic. I swear.
I guess that's a good thought experiment, because it's really up to like my current mindset about the world. I mean, honestly, I was much older when I really got to the point where I was like, I kind of get myself, and I kind of get it. I would say it was closer to like after college sometime.
You know, I will say, I think I learned it a little bit too young, but I was never around people that understood my same mentality or just didn't give a fuck about the same thing. So like I figured it out in high school. After I like saw what was happening with like in middle school, like between middle school and high school, I was taught more about the Holocaust and like the atrocities and shit.
Yeah.
And so that made me super depressed. And then also like, there's like,
I remember those because we learned about that young too. That was like super depressing couple of years.
But there was like it would have been fine if like if I had somebody to be like, oh, you know what, we can't do anything about the past, but we can do something about the future. If I had that, instead of just like, here's this thing, okay, bye.
Here's this horrible thing that happened. Figure it out for yourself. Right. Yeah.
Next topic. Just
this other horrible thing that happened.
Can we take a fucking second real quick? We just. So that was rough. That was rough. So whenever you're talking about like how you worked for everything, I don't know. I was fucking depressed about that for a long, like so depressed, like because I would do my own like research into it, and then I'd be like, oh, they made them build the fucking the ammo that would kill them. That's so fucked, and we just don't care. We don't care.
Yeah. Yeah, those are like heavy topics to explore as a kid. I remember learning about them and like, even when I was like in 8th grade, like we were learning about like what Ebola is. I was frightened of Ebola, even though I had no reason to be for like years after that. Except
for that one outbreak that happened in like 2016,
something like that. No, 2015, something like that.
I think it was back when Obama was still in office. I think
so like too.
2010 to 2015, somewhere around there.
I got a new strain for us to try. You want to try it? I'll put it on.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Sorry, you did say that you did get that. Sorry, I didn't know. Also, we got with Benji and Molly, they gave me 8K. So we're now at 8. That we're now at full 10, about 18K a day. Well, yeah. Actually, I don't know if that's a day. I'll have to check tomorrow, and then we'll know for sure.
I just dropped some bricks off with Benji. I'm gonna start supplying Benji and Molly with bricks of gold stuff.
Hell yeah.
You want to try this new strain I got?
Ear.
Has paranoia.
Bald orange voices. What?
It has balding, paranoia, and gingeritis. So I figured bald orange voices would do okay.
That makes sense. All right, I'm ready.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. And foggy. So foggy.
Oh! Oh my! Do I look like that? Oh!
Yep.
These glasses do nothing.
I see right between the glasses.
Hell yeah, brother. We're smoky.
Here.
Smoky.
I got you a brick of OG Kush.
Let's go.
Have you made bricks yet? They look cool.
No, I haven't been making the bricks because of the, like, I'm trying to gauge where the output is.
Yeah.
And I've been making bricks of just the regular granddaddy for Benji.
Yep.
So I don't know. I haven't been doing that.
Okay.
I'm trying to stockpile here, but
cool. Yeah, I'll supply Benji with bricks and Molly with bricks. I think I'll start doing that. So nobody else has to think about the dealers being supplied.
W-dub.
I make pretty quick money too if I just walk up to people and make deals, but when we have the dealers running and you running, it makes more sense for me to not walk around and just steal random deals off the street, because then you guys can't sell what you guys might make more money doing it. But I did make 1,800 in one day doing that, just walking around with the gold stuff and offering deals to people on the street.
I do wonder what is the asking price for a brick? Does it say?
I read somewhere, I don't know how true this is, but I read somewhere, I was watching Grizzy play Schedule 1 last night, and one of his chatters highlighted their chat and said, leave a space open in the dealer's inventory when you give them jars and bricks, because they have to break them down to baggies to sell them. So I think it's just, you can give them more stuff, because you can give them 20 bricks, which is 20 times 20 nugs, rather than 20 nugs in the stack of baggies. So they'll just be supplied longer.
Interesting. We need to get another dealer tomorrow, I think. And do you want to do that for me?
I can try and figure that out. Yeah.
For the company?
Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, let's go to sleep then. Because I don't think there's anything else for me to do today.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I do. If you want to help me replant, I forgot to do that.
Let's do that real quick. Oh, no, I did it.
Oh, wait, no, you did it?
Yeah, I did it.
Oh, yeah, you did do it. W-dub. Gonna hit the
I forgot, we still haven't slept from when I cleaned every leaf off the floor one by one. It's been a long night.
Oh, you were doing that in here?
Yeah, yeah. I had nothing else to do, and I didn't have my little trash thing with me, so I was just like, screw it. There's enough trash cans, so I just pick them up, throw them in, pick them up, throw them in.
So
we were
chill.
vibing, you know?
So chill.
Good thing to do while we're podcasting. So 16K, almost 17K in the day.
Well, yeah, see, but it's dealer earnings also go into that, so it's like all 18K.
18K.
But we'll see how much they make tomorrow. Okay. And how much do each of them have?
Stuff. You know? I just gave Benji a few bricks, so he should be fine. I gotta go check on Molly today. I got an extra brick to drop with her real quick. Okay. I gotta go check my grow, and then I'll go to Molly's.
I'll give Benji the rest of this granddaddy.
Okay.
I know. And I also got to drop off that one deal for Frank. Speedy Gambales. Such a good name. Such a good name.
Molly's out selling, okay.
As she should be!
Molly is the Meg of the family.
For real, dude. She doesn't do goddamn thing. But I will say she did give me 4,000 last time. Or, yeah, she gave me 4K.
That's good. What do I do with all this?
Keep up with people that are only ordering 3. get them off my list. I didn't do it yesterday. I think it was Kyle. No, it wasn't Kyle. It was Meg, I remember.
So the Granddaddy Purple has the highest asking price, right? Or highest suggested sell.
Yeah, that's why we really only do that.
Okay, and that's just the smartest to give the dealers. Okay, I started green crack because I was gonna start mixing, but I think I'm gonna have them.
I mean, if you can do like a good mix for that, I think you could do it. But you can really, I think the only reason to do other strains is to unlock Granddaddy,
right?
Because it gives you the most price, and then the effects are like redundant because we can make it ourselves.
Right. Okay, I'll do that then. I'll stop growing green crack.
Where the fuck is this dude? Where's the bait and tackle shop? I've never fucking been there.
It is. Whoa.
Oh,
it's on the docks, yeah. Huh.
What the hell? Wait, can we? Wait, hold on. Hold on, can we fish? Oh yeah, dude. We need to. I know that has nothing to do with what we're doing, but it would be really funny if we could fish.
So we only need to become friends with Greg. And then we'll unlock the next dealer. Ray. I wish it would tell you where they normally hang out.
I mean, you could probably Google it if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's true. I'll get rid of the Aspen Schmegma. I'm gonna come borrow a couple bags, and then I'm gonna try and find Greg and be friends with him, because he's the last dude before the next dealer.
Dub, I think it's time to buy taco.
Oh,
great. I knew we were talking about warehouse, but I think we have enough revenue to start doing taco now.
Yeah, because we can only do 6K as our highest laundering per day, right? For the one location, and then it's like a couple K at the other.
It's 6, 4, then 2, so it's 12.
Okay.
But I'm telling you right now, dude, I have 5K on me right now.
Yeah, I think we do taco ticklers.
I had like $100 when we started.
Yeah, I think we do this.
So, yeah. Taco tickler. Wait. Oh man, Vic's gonna be so pissed at us though.
Oh damn it, Vic, join us. What if Yagiwa joins us, and then we'll just call him Vic, and then we'll tell Vic he was here.
Call him Vic. I think that would make him more pissed. That would have the opposite effect.
Okay. I'm gonna go bag up this Aspen real quick.
Nope.
So Greg said no to a deal to me today, so I don't know how I'm gonna become his friend if he's just gonna be an asshole.
Oh man, what does he have? What is he?
Very low standards, and he liked Tropic Thunder, and there was a couple more he liked, but it might have been because I ran him over with a skateboard, and then I asked him.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that could be it. Who is Greg though? Is he on the map?
He was over by Taco Ticklers just a second ago. He He's got a white t-shirt and gray pants, and he's got like a teardrop tattoo by his right eye. And he's got dark hair. Like short dark hair.
Dub, will you do me a favor real quick? Can you text Vic and tell him to get on just for taco ticklers? Because I'm giving Molly some stuff right now.
He just uploaded something.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That's how I was like, maybe he can get on. Vic. Maybe I just summon him. Takes a little bit.
Okay.
W dub. Are you at the sweatshop right now?
At the barn, but I'm heading back towards the sweatshop.
Okay. I'll be there in just a moment.
Okay. Do you need anything from the barn?
No.
Okay.
I just need to go get some coffee, and I was just gonna put my camera on you.
Okay. Honestly, I might just do the same thing as you. I need another cup of coffee. W Vic.
I'll tickle your taco.
Yay! He's doing a coffee bourbon. I'm gonna do a coffee bourbon. Then I think it's.
Oh yeah.
Time.
See it.
Sorry. Sorry. I said that all in. I forgot I'm not on voice activation.
Oh.
Do you wanna
Voice
join
activate
us?
these nuts.
We're gonna buy taco ticklers today.
I know. That's why I'm here.
Okay. Are you
yeah.
in? Do you need an invite?
No.
I've invited you. I already did it.
This is one of those games that you can just join up on.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're making about 10K from deals and then 4K off of each dealer. And so I think it's time.
Yeah, I'm supplying
Especially
Benji with
since-
bricks now too. So we're doing
So we have
good.
70 right now. Did it already wash up the other stuff?
I didn't see a message, but I can look. Maybe Greg will like Vic
Check.
better. Maybe he can make friends with Greg.
Oh, maybe.
Who the fuck is Greg?
We gotta make friends
Greg
with
is-
Greg, and then we get the next dealer.
Yeah, we need one more dealer.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. W Vic. And then especially because we share the businesses for washing, that we definitely need it because I'm taking up most of the space right now.
We also still have the warehouse dock to get.
Right. But our money, we can't keep the money. We can't buy that without it being in the bank account. And so I think the way to do that is we buy taco ticklers, and then we just get it in a couple of days. I know what you said.
And I'm gonna keep saying it
All right, who has
until all the tacos are tickled.
not a taco will leave here not untickled.
Precisely.
I'm gonna do a quick coffee break now because I still have to
same.
brew mine.
Are you in the bungalow, Vic?
I'm about to be.
Okay, we'll go watch you.
Yeah.
He's got two dudes staring at him from the corner.
I know what you were laughing at. I didn't say it. I just want you guys to know.
But you did.
There's AI.
It's not. It's there are too many witnesses.
I'm going to get coffee.
Me too.
What's up, guys? What's up? How's it hanging? How's it hanging, gang? What do we got in here? It's just some basic shit. And what do we got? We got stuff to mix up. We got some pistarine. I think we got enough. I got enough pistarine to throw together some concoction. Yep. Watching it firsthand here, folks. We'll take that one. We'll move this singular one over here. And we're going to make it generizing. Oh, yeah. Don't mind the mess. Sorry about the mess, folks. I don't clean. Spend too much time cooking. Just mad cooking all the time. That's all I do in here. Cook.
Oh, you're making excuses for why you don't
Cook and grow. Hey. You shut your whore mouth. I'm talking to your chat, not you. Acting like I'm not in here always cooking, slaving away, trying to make concoctions and whatnots.
Voice activity and
Voice activate these nuts.
all right, there we go. I'm good. Also, I resent that. Oh fuck, cops! Oh! Oh! They're on my nuts.
Tell him to hop off.
Yeah, hop off these nuts. I think I'm almost. Oh. Okay, so tomorrow we will get ticklers. Okay. Yeah, we have the 70, and then we have 6 washing. So I think we're good. And then we can get tacos, and then in a couple of days we'll get what's the other thing?
And in the morning,
warehouse.
I'm making waffles.
And in the morning, Vic's making waffles.
And by waffles, I mean crack.
All right. Not the same thing.
Totally the same thing.
Basically. All right. And then we're still waiting on Dub to sleep. So I am going to... I'm going to harvest what I had yesterday.
Don't mind me.
Oh, let me do this instead. Yeah, there we go. Should be enough, I think. Oh, shit. It's so bright. Is my flashlight on?
Shit's getting real weird.
What's getting weird?
What?
Huh?
Don't you worry about it.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Exactly. Exactly.
I think if I had a funeral, it would definitely be like, it would definitely have like all of the memes I say and where they came from.
Pables, I'm stuck in the corner of this house with this dude. He keeps pointing guns at me. What do I do?
Act like you're trying to convert him to your god, and then he'll back away.
Hello.
Just talk about.
Do you have 5 minutes to talk about wonton soup?
Oh, I love wonton soup.
Oh shit! Didn't work. I'm out.
He wants to know more.
You got some of that shit on you?
Uh-oh.
I'm looking. I'd kill for some wonton soup.
He's following me to the barn.
Oh, is that where we're going? Okay.
Abort!
shit.
Abort! Abort!
Abort. I'm under arrest.
What, do the cops have the wonton soup now?
Yeah, go after them.
Oh, I love me some wonton soup.
No, we oh, what the fuck am I doing? That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. There we go. All right, now I don't know what these fucking customers want. They first they didn't want the Speedy Gonzales. Now that they only want Speedy Gonzales. I don't know. I don't know what they want.
That's not true. Austin wants Aspen Smegma. And so does
True.
Eugene and Geraldine.
Okay, 2, 3 people. But mostly Speedy Gonzales, which I'm not complaining. But
I mean, it sounds like it.
But like, where was the same energy whenever I brought it to the market? They don't like to tell you about that. They don't like to talk about that. All right. Hello? What is on?
Hello.
Oh, okay. W-dub. Speedy Gonzales. Put that in there.
Oh.
This one going? Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You can stack soil. I wonder if that means like if you stack 2 soils, the last 3 rounds it'll end. Last 6.
I don't know what you said. I mean, I know what you said. I just don't know what that means.
There was at least 1 soil left in this pot, and then I put a new bag of like the 3-day or the 3-cycle soil in the dispenser, and I dispensed it into the pot, and it like let me do it. So I wonder if this has now got like 4 plus cycles.
Wasted
worth
a
of
whole
growing.
bag of soil.
Well, I'm curious. Now I gotta
More
count.
than likely, yeah.
Science.
It rules. Man, I did love science for a while. Science was like my shit back in the day. I lived my life off of that fucking scientific method where you just try shit, and if it doesn't work out, it's fine. Go. I need to start making Aspen again. Because we are at couple. Yeah. But the difference is crazy. Where's this buying tacos moment? It'll be here in a minute. I just need to go make these orders.
Gotta be
I feel
tomorrow.
like I've been lied to.
Yeah, probably tomorrow. What? I mean, if you got something to do, we'll go to sleep right now. I'm just trying to get these orders done first, and I have not bagged. Because I've been running from dealer to dealer, and then I also had to put in some money and stuff, and it's like, oh, the whole thing today. Okay, do I have, what is this? That's aspen. I think I honestly don't need that much aspen. I think I need maybe like 2 stacks, but I'm just not gonna try and count it anymore. It just takes too long. All right, we're looking good, boys. Looking good. Let me do something real quick.
Were you able to check on Molly's supply, or was she out when you went?
She was out, but I gave her like 2 stacks of Granddaddy, so she should be good for a couple of days.
Okay.
I'm in a sleep position. I'm gonna do a quick burp.
Okay, I will run these orders, and then I should be also able to do that. Yeah, today was a very podcasty episode, but I think that's what this game turns into, which is good. I think. I mean, I'm the. Oh wait. True. W gamers. It's fine. This is gonna be deep lore. I think we could make $1 million as soon as we get tacos.
Yeah.
Well, not as soon as we get tacos, but
The day we get tacos.
The day we get. We gotta spend $1 million to make $1 million. Am I right?
Yep.
There are people that have made $1 million within the first like week or so of playing, and I'm like, there's no way. You have to be gambling or something. But maybe it's true. Maybe they did.
I've seen somebody make it to $1 million just gambling, and then there was somebody who's like trying to make it to $1 million, not selling any drugs, so they're probably picking up trash and gambling and whatever. So,
but I mean, whatever. Maybe I'm just a hater. I mean, I don't really care. I'm just saying, like, that seems very improbable. They probably didn't have friends killing your customers base, though.
maybe.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
It's content, though. Same thing with Candy being on here. It's content. As maddening and frustrating and rage-inducing as it is, it's content. It's a little flavor.
A little piece of candy, if you will.
Oh, Dub.
Please don't come over here and shoot me.
I was going to.
I was on my way right now.
That was close.
Are you gonna try and get to all those deals on the screen there before we sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost done though.
Cool. I was just seeing if I got time to do what I'm doing.
You definitely do.
Molly's got 1,500. You want me to pick it up?
Not yet, because we can't put it anywhere yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow we should definitely go pick that up. Or, yeah, tomorrow we should definitely pick that up.
Yeah.
Get this one, then go through here. How should I do this? I should hit these guys, and then go, yeah. Gotcha. And then tomorrow, once we get tacos, I think we should also get some employees, but I don't know how to do that, so I'll have to figure it out, and then we do it.
Okay, Benji also has 1,500. And I need to give him more. I'll give him bricks of Granddaddy.
Yeah, the whole like selling them stuff, and then also like stealing it back, that's a lot of effort. That's a lot of effort for me. I mean, is it lucrative? Probably. But I don't have the patience for that. You know what would be cool is if there was like a reason to do the pickpocketing more. I don't know what that could be, but I think that is definitely something that Tyler needs to work on. Because just stealing your own stuff back after a while doesn't become a viable option. I guess maybe when you start out you could do that, but it feels like you're just making less money by trying to do that. Right? It's just like the time versus the amount of money that you're making is not equal to the amount of effort it is.
Right.
Holy shit, we're still not asleep?
I have 5 more orders. No.
Take forever.
6 more orders.
God.
True, but we're making bank, boys.
Didn't realize bro was a sloth.
I mean, you did know that. You fully did know that.
You shut your whore mouth.
You fucking... Don't let him lie to you. I did space it out to where the last ones are on the way back to the bed, so it'll work out. It will not work out for these deals, though. 'Cause I do not have enough Aspen right now.
I have 20. Where are they?
Next
Wharf?
to the wharf. Yeah, right. The one right out in front of the casino.
Okay.
Fuck up! Where's this guy? To the left here. Have I given this guy some... No, maybe. Oh yeah, I know where this is. Okay. Absurd. Exactly 7 is crazy. That's crazy. So I just sold
Nope,
60...
that one makes sense.
I sold 100 of everything. Actually, more than 100. Crazy. Sub 33 sons, subs, not sons. Now 33 sons sounds cool. All right, I'm going. On my way.
I'm at the bed.
Oh, how's the planting?
I think I replanted at your house.
Watering?
Or no?
Yes, you did. I
Okay.
think. www. I'm getting the sprinklers going. And done. Okay. Oh shit, did we... Wait, did my... Hold on, sorry. I need to check the car wash real quick.
You're a
Because-
monster.
It takes so long! It takes so long to wash it! That's 10K that I can be washing right now.
You're a monster.
Okay, it's not done. I'm not waiting for that. All right, I'm going. I'm going to sleep. Also, you did know that about me as well. You did know that as well.
Yo,
The
what's
sky
up,
is
Humphrey?
blue is what you're saying. The sky is blue, isn't it? Dirty floor.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Technically,
All right,
another night in the life because
And
Pable's.
I'm on the way.
Get into bed. God
Never
damn.
sleeps.
I don't care about all that other shit.
There we go. 6,000. Let's go. Or 16,000. Pale green sometimes, too. Yep. Yay. All right, let's go do it, boys. Hooray, hooray. 6K in the bank, boys.
We meeting at the real estate office.
Yep. Hooray, hooray.
Hooray.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do something. I didn't do shit. There you go. Now you guys can see things. What?
What?
Confirm. No, not that.
Yo.
Was poppin'.
There you go. Now the gamers can game.
Oh, going fakey.
You might catch me, Astria. Let's go. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, I'm at the postal office.
Where did
Sorry.
you go?
I'm on
Man
the grind.
just ran right
I'm on
past
the
it.
grind side! I'd like to purchase a business. Which one? Oh, the only one available, dumbass.
What do you think,
Yes. What do you think?
Yeah, Ray.
Congratulations. Oh my god. Did we buy it or did you scare him?
You got it, you got it.
That was the exact same point that I did. Okay.
It's not on the board anymore, at least.
It's like, actually, never mind.
Glitched out the whole game.
Ray? Cops.
Let's go! Taco Ticklers, we did it! The proud owners of Taco Ticklers.
What's up, Kyle? We're your new bosses.
What's good, Kyle?
He's asserting dominance as
Yeah.
we thought he would.
What's good?
Yep. Alpha manager for sure.
Kyle, dude. All right, I'm out of here, boys.
Yep.
I gotta go.
Kyle, get to tickling them tacos.
You better tickle them tacos.
Tickle them so good.
Oh wait, you know what?
Nice.
I can do. Hold
I
on.
don't
How
know
much
what.
does
We do
How
eight,
much is that?
$8,000 here.
$8,000? Let's go.
And it's the big room on the back of the building. Yeah.
I'm
Cool.
immediately using that.
Hell yeah.
Let's go, boys. We've done it.
And we still have
We
26
did
grand.
it.
2 days and then we'll have the warehouse.
Where's my... Hold on. Right here? Nope. 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 I'm trying to get a fucking thumbnail right now. Here? Oh, that's a good one. Right here. Nope. All right. Well, we'll just... I'll do it later. I mean... We'll do it later. Can't get the sign. I really can't. Damn it. Okay, I go right here. Yeah. There's no way, George, you're gonna fucking walk right behind me as I'm getting a thumbnail. There's no way. What an asshole. That's a good one, I think.
What's up, Bunga?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me leave the call real quick because the stuff is on the screen. Okay, I'm back. It's a good thumbnail. Oh yeah, you're right. I should do this. Should do this right here. That's a good thumbnail. Hold on. I'm leaving again. There we go. Beautiful. All right, beautiful.
Do I
All right,
sound
we did it,
different?
boys.
Do I
we
have
are
a voice
now
changer
the
on?
proud owners of Taco Ticklers.
That is correct.
All right, and then in the next couple of days, we can definitely do the warehouse. But I'm thinking, how do you guys think we should do this? So if Benji and Molly and whatever dealers, like, should we get dealers or should it just be us? What do you think? How do you think we should go from here? Hello?
I mean, dealers tend to be pretty useful.
So we keep the dealers while we're also doing our own thing. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Aspen. Okay. Also, Sam, you're off my list. You're on the shit list now. Eugene Buckley. You can buck these nuts.
I don't know, Bunga. Yeah, I didn't have any voice changes on, so I'm not certain.
That one was so straightforward and not at all, not at all clever. So, what happens if we get the warehouse or do what?
It's just a bigger barn.
Yeah.
So we don't. What happened to those drug guys earlier in the game?
What drug? What?
Remember they blew up our fucking RV.
I don't know what happened to them. Maybe it comes later.
How do you not know?
What do you mean? How am I supposed to know?
Aren't you developing the game?
I was saying, do you think you think I've played through the entire game in its entirety?
Maybe.
We're further here in this game than I have ever been.
Oh, really?
Correct.
Cool.
I don't even have the cauldron unlocked in my world.
It is kind of tough doing this by yourself. It is kind of rough.
Yeah, I'm so much farther behind than like any playthrough
I've
you
also
guys are
spent
doing.
a lot more time here in this world than my own.
Mostly because we bully you to get on.
I know.
Dude, where's
now I need to
Greg?
Oh, I got Greg. Don't you worry about that. I'm whipping him up something nice.
Okay.
He's gonna fucking pass out, go to the next dimension, and come back and be like, "Give me some more of that shit."
Exactly.
Alright, back to regular schmegula music. I'm so pissed off that his soundtrack isn't on here.
Humphrey says that nothing comes out of the drug dealers that blow up our RV, so probably a future update.
Yeah, I figured it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the early access part. He hasn't figured out where it's supposed to go. Do we have any ideas?
What's Vic's
Directive
opinion
idea?
on the DLC versus
Oh,
free update?
yeah. We were talking about how he should implement further updates, DLC, and like microtransactions. And tell him your idea, Dub.
Okay, so I think since we all paid $20 since early access, like there's a whole bunch more game that needs to come out for that like price point, I think, for early access game. And then after like this whole main game is completed and then like the full game is released, then he could like add like islands DLC in that's like as big as this free access city, and then people would pay money for those maybe.
Like what they do in GTA.
Or yeah, or the other one is run like in-game currency that people can buy, and then that funds free DLC for everybody else that doesn't buy in-game currency, like GTA.
And I was saying that he should just do free content and then add only paid like skins, like cooler clothes, cooler skins for the cars. Maybe add some like what was the game? It was like it was one of the simulator games where you could, if you bought something, you could start like actually messing with the buildings. And while that's like kind of content, it's not like game breaking content where like you can now buy backpacks, like where you have more inventory space, like completely changes the game. Whereas like skinning or like painting the inside and stuff is not really something, but I definitely think people could pay for it. What do you think? What do you think your idea would be? I mean, it's a big ask, but
Well, so for a game like this, I don't know the roadmap that he has planned out, but there's only so far you can take it.
true.
And so like DLC for a game like this is probably a lot of wishful thinking. In my mind, at least, I don't see updates. Absolutely, adding stuff to the game, sure, but like DLC content, I just don't see enough meat in the game per se for a DLC unless he's trying to take it to a whole nother level than what it is. So like, if I mean, if he did do DLC, I would agree. It would do, you know, like a new city, or, you know, like a Cayo Perico kind of thing where you go and become a fucking cartel island man, you know, run everything from an island and crazy shit like that. But that's almost a whole nother game in itself. So as far as like the future of the game, and I can see maybe microtransactions for cosmetics, but outside of that, I just don't see like whatever else comes for the game in the future, unless it's just like game changing and or so big that it's basically another game in itself. I don't see a point in charging for anything outside of some killer cosmetics if he's got it. But like at that point, it comes down to like I doubt he needs to make more money at this point.
Right.
I doubt.
I mean,
Yeah.
true, but would you, as someone like starting up, would you give up the chance to make something huge? Like,
he's already made something huge.
True, but like
Schedule 1 is already like top of the charts and has been for since its release. Like it's but that's only going to last so long, and there's only so much you can, but there's only so much you can do in the game. There's only so much there's only so far you can take the game to keep it Schedule 1 and make it like have the same feel and gameplay kind of thing without turning it into a different game. And I just I don't know. So it's making the game something more than it already is a big ask, and I don't think.
Oh, I'm not asking him.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling him. I'm telling you.
I just don't see it happening.
I'm saying if Tyler ever watches this shit, which I, highly doubt, but Tyler, if you ever come across this, you have the possibility of making something maybe as good as GTA, and the maybe part is absolutely crazy. The even thought, like, I bet whenever he made the shit, I bet he didn't think it would get this far. But to give up, personally for me, I would go the Simpsons route. I would run this shit into the ground, kill the old gods, all hail the new gods. Fuck it all, dude. You have one chance, and don't fucking do what GTA did though. Make it cool. But you're classy. You're classy. Be classier, and then you'll defeat them in the long run. But that I feel like, I have faith, brother. I have faith. I think he could do like some really cool shit. He just needs to do the right like moves. And what those right moves are is completely up to him. If it were me, I would definitely hire like some more developers for the game to work on like the small stuff while I work on the big picture. Some sort of person working on the timeline and like we're churning up ideas, and then somebody actually putting in the work in the assets, and then go from there. But that's my thought. That's my thought process. He's got it. He's almost there. I believe in him. That's it. That's all. That's my whole fucking speech.
So Humphrey asked the question. He said, "Why do we want paid anything? Just curious thoughts behind wanting to be charged more for content." I don't think me or you want to be charged more for content, people. So that's not why we're talking about it, right? Like, I don't want to be, at least. For me, it's more, I'm just talking about what I think he would do. My opinion is we spent $20 on this and it's early access, and I bought like big games that are early access that turned into something great like Ready or Not for $20. So I feel like he's got to at least, do that for free, because we already spent $20, and Ready or Not, like, that set a tone for me for buying something early access for $20, and then it turns into like better than Call of Duty that costs $80 now for it being able to play anything on it. I feel like we're owed at the very least that much, because we already spent $20 on this. So I have a high like standard for them, because I bought Ready or Not when it was 20, and it's such a cool game now. So I think he's got to do that at least.
There's also like Cyberpunk as well. Cyberpunk was what, $60, and it came out fucking broken.
Right.
So like AAA games are getting away with a shit ton of shit, and people love this game because it came out and there's like minimal to no bugs. I mean, there is obviously like the problem with like what's it called? Hold on, what the fuck am I doing? There's obviously like the problem with like employees and stuff. Like you can't buy things, and I also control them. Like I can't control the employees that you buy currently. So that's kind of a downer, but it's whatever. I get it. It's just one dude. And I'm willing to give, I think that's also a thing, is like I'm willing to give this Tyler guy a much bigger pass, because I know it's just like one guy.
Yeah. That's true.
But I think in order to not lose the momentum that he has, I think that he needs to act quickly and fast, quicker than fast, faster than quick.
Yeah, how many downloads does this game have on the stores? Anybody know?
Sorry, I have to explain why I'm saying the things I'm saying. The reason I'm saying why we should pay more is because if we do not pay more continuously, he's not going to have, unless he gets a job somewhere else, but he's not going to have the time to make more things because he needs to make money. And the only way to make money is to continuously charge for shit. So I think the most tasteful way to do that is cosmetics. That's the only thing I can see, or maybe like a developer kind of thing. Like I've seen a couple of free games that were like support packs, but those are less likely to do things.
I don't think you understand that, like, at this point, he's a single man who has made a game that has sold how many downloads did you say?
So I'm looking right now, just all reviews, 153,000 reviews. So imagine that's 20% of people that bought the game. So let's say almost 1 million copies sold for $20 each. So do the math on revenue. Much? So he's probably made $10 million on this game.
Give or take.
$10 million? Well,
give or
take.
I mean,
that's the 30% Steam cut, though.
So
that's actually more than the 30%. That's right. With more than.
If he sold 1 million copies, 20 million in revenue, 30% cut would put him at like
15,
14
million, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
So you got to think that. I mean, our numbers are probably not completely accurate. Give you, but they're ballpark enough that like. He doesn't need to do anything to the game to keep it going to make more money. He's already made more money on this game than I think you can possibly comprehend. He has made enough money off of the early access release of this game to keep this game going well into its its ripe old age and still put out content for it. There's no like he doesn't need to make more money on the game to keep it going. It's made. He's got to finish it, but for the money that he's made off of it already in early access and what he'll probably continue to make on it when people continue to buy it, for the people that want to play it and can't play it yet. I know at least one person, and again, I don't know a lot of people, so the one person I know that's one person, but I'm sure that a lot of people know at least one person that doesn't have a PC right now and can't play Schedule 1. And
damn right.
That if you include those people into the future revenue of the game, that whether it's still in early access or not, there are still people that are gonna buy the game at some point. No matter how many people have already played it, there are people that are gonna buy it in the future. So he's still gonna make more money off of the game. So no, he doesn't need to add anything to charge for more to keep the game going. It's gonna keep itself going because it's already made more money than he could ever do anything with.
Well, what I'm looking at right now is the end. There is no end to this game at the moment, as far as I know. So what that means is that he needs like at least 6 to 10 people working on the end of the game. But that's if he wants to end the game.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't know his roadmap. We don't know what he has planned for the game. But if the game does end and or is going to go into just keep going for, then you just be a drug kingpin forever, whatever the case may be. He's done this much and gone this far by himself. And I feel like, yes, he could add like 1 or 2, people to the team to kind of whip it out a little bit faster, maybe a little bit better. Whip it out at the rate that he's going, he's doing great. He's doing phenomenal, and I'm sure he'll have the game hashed out a little bit better in no time. But I feel like the more people that you add to the team to try and hash out the game, it's going to get a little more muddled, and it's going to not take longer, but it might be a little bit harder for him to get his ideal project out there. So
well, how much?
Kind of
let me ask you this question before we go further into the conversation. What do you think a game developer makes? Like for someone that just does assets, let's say, like churning out assets, how much do you think that person makes?
What do you mean by churning out assets? Like
let's say he's gonna go the cosmetic route. So there are currently like 10 cars, right? There's 10 cars, and then you can just do whatever, however many clothes, add skins to the clothes, do all that shit, right? You can even add like how GTA has the like different mobile like styles. You can do that. You could also add different styles of shelving and like all that shit. But someone doing all of that, how much do you think that person would be making or need to make in order for it to be like viable?
I don't know. I don't have the right know about the complexities of that job. Like I have no idea. I've never been in that field, so I don't know what like a price range for developing content like that is. I mean, I know people make good money for shit like that because it's not easy, but like that's not necessarily relevant because one, he can do that himself. He's already designed it this far. We know he can make clothes.
But he has to make the work. He has to make the roadmap first.
The roadmap is made. The roadmap is done. We know where the game is going to go. We just don't know because we haven't looked at the roadmap. That's why we don't have this information, is because we, as a group, have not consecutively gone and looked at the roadmap to know where this game is going. But he's put it out. It's out there. Where the game is supposed to go is out in the world.
Can we just hold on? Can we take a little bit of can we get like a round of applause for Vic's passion? Because I'm so happy that you are passionate about this, and there are so many people that I ask about fucking shit that I'm thinking about, and they don't give me anything.
Yeah.
They're just like, I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, I don't know. Yeah.
I'll fucking punch you, and then you'll know about that.
Yes, round of applause.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
The gaming community and like what games are today is kind of like one of my I guess passionate topics. Like it's a really interesting sphere of things right now.
It means
like
so much to me as well. It's such a part of my core that I don't see myself ever giving up gaming even in the smallest sense. Like even board games, I don't think I would even give up that.
Yeah.
It's not a heated conversation. We're just passionate and he's talking loudly. That's it.
Sorry, this is how I get when I get passionate about things. I'm not. That's just me. I'm not. Nobody's upset. We're not arguing. I just kind of get into it a little.
And I think people don't
excessively.
know that.
Yeah,
I haven't been explaining it.
Chat thinks the dads are arguing again.
Yeah, and I don't usually get into philosophical debates like this a lot. So when I do, I come out a little aggressive sometimes.
Don't worry, chat. We'll take you for ice cream. We'll take you out for ice cream after this. What flavor do you want?
Valid.
Damn right.
I love chocolate or cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is my shit.
Ooh, yeah, cookies and cream's good. I'm a fudge moose tracks guy.
Is that like all chocolate?
It's chocolate with like little chocolate brownie squares in it, and then a swirl of chocolate in it.
Ooh,
very chocolatey.
Chocolate.
But the Moose Tracks brand, they're like chocolate swirl in it is really delicious. Not like, I don't know, hard to describe. Like a fudge.
Vic, do you eat ice cream?
Yes, I eat ice cream.
And Which one do you like?
It varies. I'm super picky. Sometimes I like chocolate, and sometimes I just want some like vanilla. But sometimes I want vanilla with like a magic shell on it, because magic shell is the business.
Magic shell? What the fuck is that?
So like have you ever gone to like a Dairy Queen or a place that like dips ice cream in the chocolate? Yeah, it's like that. It's pretty much exactly that, but for the house. Yeah, and so you can make it as thick as you fucking want. And it is the bomb, bro. It's so good. Next time you go to the store to get ice cream, get some magic shell. It's in the like the chocolate syrup aisle. That shit is bomb. You get your ice cream, you pour it on like chocolate syrup, and it hardens. And then you got this next little chocolate shell, and they've got different flavors. It's not just chocolate. I think they have a caramel and maybe a strawberry one too. And they have a couple of different flavors of chocolate. They have like a chocolate, they have like a fudge, and a few more. It's a fantastic brand. I definitely recommend them. I used to be a fat kid, but I used to be a picky fat kid. So like a lot of the stuff that I eat is really, I'm very particular about, and it's probably really good because I only eat.
He's an expert of his field.
I'm saying. Sweets, if it's about sugar or sweets, I can tell you some good stuff.
Hell yeah. I'm a savory fat, so I like salts. Anything salty is my business. Salty, savory, smoky. Oh yeah, smoky. That's my shit. But back, and this kind of segue. This kind of segues back into the whole, like, people sometimes like the classics. So I think I do like Dub's idea where you can buy new content, but I also don't think it needs to. I don't think it needs to be so aggressive as GTA. GTA completely locks that shit. Well, to an extent, you can make money, but it takes forever.
If we really want to get down to it, if we really want to get down to like talking about microtransactions and games making money and things of that, I am of the personal opinion that microtransactions are one of the greatest downfalls of gaming.
True.
As valid. Well as paid currency. There's one game that I know personally that has done paid currency right, and that's Warframe. That is the only game that I'm like, they're paid currency. They know what they're doing. Because
you can earn everything though, right?
Exactly. You can trade for it. You can trade other players for there's enough currency in game right now that nobody would need to buy currency. You can just trade for it for in-game items that you can earn, yes, by doing in-game missions and things of that nature. That to me is a good way to have an in-game currency, and it's strictly cosmetic. There is PvP in Warframe, but it's not like PvP in the sense of the whole game is PvP. It's mostly a world like PvE game. So it's all of the currency is almost entirely to help you level up in the PvE world. So it's not like, and the rest of it's cosmetic. So, it's not giving you a pay to, it is, you can quote unquote pay to win, but not in the sense of like a buy this gear and you have the edge over everybody else, because there is no edge over everybody else. You're all pretty much on the same footing. But outside of that, I can understand it. I a little bit. Microtransactions for cosmetics, maybe, but at that point, why not just make them earnable in game like they used to be? Well, make you grind for them, like old Call of Duty gun skins or Halo skins.
Well, I do think that the trading thing hinges or depends on multiplayer. So they would have to invest in multiplayer for this game. And I have no clue how the fuck that would work.
Well, it wouldn't, but this game's, I don't mean specifically this game. This game is good. This game is done. It doesn't need to make any more money. Like, he doesn't need to do anything to the game. He needs to finish the game, and that's it. That's the game. It doesn't need to go any further than that. What does finishing the game mean? I don't know. That depends on him. Go look at the roadmap and see where he wants to go with it.
What do you think? What do you think you would do if it were you? What would you do?
I don't fucking know. You're asking the wrong guy. My brain doesn't work like that. I have no idea where I would take this game. I don't even know where I'm going right now in the game that we're playing. Like, I don't know.
Okay, well, I can answer one of those questions. Where we're going, my plan for what we're doing is I'm gonna get the warehouse, and you guys can share it with me, but you guys can also do your own shit. Like, you guys can, once I get out of the barn, one of you guys can take over the barn, and then one of you can take over the bungalow, and you work out of that, and then you can make your own money by getting your own dealers. We'll have a discussion about who wants to get their own dealers, and then next we'll do, now that we have taco ticklers, we have enough laundering power for all of us to contribute into the bank account. So we're gonna get pretty close to, like, my next big goal is buying the warehouse, then getting to $1 million. After that, there's nothing else. There's nothing else for me to do. Because, I mean, I could, like, make this whole working thing, like, to where it's, like, running itself, right? But that only is appealing to me if there's an end goal. Currently, there is no end goal, so I'm taking my time, because until there is an end goal, I'm not even gonna fuck with the employees. But if you guys want that, I'll figure it out. I'll fucking do whatever.
I don't need employees.
Yeah, I mean, you don't, but Dub likes growing, so he likes not doing the dealing.
Yeah, I just need a dealer.
How do you? Yeah,
I don't need it, but I don't need employees. I just got them the first time just to see what they were, but they weren't really useful.
Right. I feel like having employees means that you want to keep churning money. In order for us to keep churning money, you need to have shit that we're working for, and the only way to, work for stuff is if you have something else, somewhere else to go. What I think you could do is bring that old map from the very beginning back and have us, like, maybe pay off the big dogs there, or, like, you have some sort of, like, beef with, like, cops or something, and you have to pay them off. And let's say your dealer gets caught every, like, so often, you have to go bail him out, shit like that. It's not like a lot, and you could leave the dealer in there. He'll just stay in there for whatever time, but you can go bail him out with a certain amount of money. But in order to do that, you need to keep churning that shit. I've been thinking about this a lot. If you couldn't tell, there's a lot of shit you can do with this. I'm in love with this game. You have so much. I just don't want you to give up. That's all I'm saying. I'm talking to Tyler now. I just don't want you to fucking give up and just say, that's it. I'm gonna make the end of the game. That's fucking it. I don't care. I'm cashing out. Don't do that. Make something beautiful. Do what you want to do, but do not cash out. Just make it fucking
What if he cashes
amazing.
out and uses that money to make an even better game?
I mean, if you want to do that, yeah, but at least make this game die good. Make it die good. Because that's the worst thing about putting so much, like, effort into a game and then, like, the fucking end sucks. I mean, it's.
You mean
it's one of
fizzle
my-
out? Like you don't want
Yeah.
the game to be finished in a shitty way.
Yeah.
Sorry, when you said you don't want the game to die, that to me that means like you don't want the game to fall off and nobody ever play it again. And like I think even if
No.
this game had a bad ending, it'd probably still have playability. But no.
that would deter people from playing it in the future. Like
Correct.
the player base that he has would be over. So he would no longer make any more money. And especially if you're going to make a better game, you need more money to keep, like, especially if you're going to get a crew. So, like, back to our other discussion, how much do we think that each person would make? I would say at least $60 an hour. $60. Where do I have a calculator? Calculator. So $60 for 40. 60 times 40 is 2,400 times 4 is 9,600 a month for one person. So I think that's a reasonable amount to pay somebody that's consistently working on the game, I think.
An asset developer, which is what you're talking about, that's what that job is called, can make between $39 to $51 an hour.
Okay, so a little bit less than what I was thinking then. So I'm gonna do 40 then. We'll do 40. We'll do 45. 45 I think is a good number. No, let's do 50. Let's cross it. So 50 times 40 times wait, hold on. So that's $50 times 40 hours, and then there's 40 hours is one work week, so times 4.
I doubt you're probably better off doing like 40 to 45 because 50 is for like a high-end developer, and I doubt he's going to hire a high-end developer for this game.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. 40 times 40.
That like 50-51 spectrum is like the heavy hitter
6,400.
games.
Yeah, 6,400. So 6,400 for 1 month. And then let's say you times that. Let's say he gets a moderate crew of 5 people. So if you get 5 more people, that's 32,000 a month. And
Okay, but for what?
to develop.
But for what? Why does he need to?
So if he's gonna it doesn't matter whatever he's gonna do. If he plans on doing anything, like let's say this shit he doesn't plan on going to do anything else, right? He's only gonna be developing. If he was only going to develop, it's going to take him at least 32,000 a month plus whatever he wants to make on top of that.
He is live streaming development right now of the game.
Really?
Really?
Oh, nice. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, that's a good idea. But also, you got to be careful with the secrets. Don't let the cat out of the bag, brother. But I think if he's not going to work on this game with more people, then he's going to work on the next game with more people. So
You don't know that.
well, I mean, if he wants anything better.
Well, I mean, that's not true. Do you know anything? No, because you don't play Stardew Valley. Concerned Ape is a one-man developer, and he has made one of the most renowned games to date, and is working on the second game of his that he has teased a few times, and is taking his sweet fucking time to make because he wants it to be a perfect game. One-man developers can make amazing games. It doesn't matter how long it takes. If the game is good, it's worth it.
Right. However, you do have to build on the hype. And that's what I'm afraid of, is him losing the hype and then no one buying the next thing. Because that happened with Supermarket Simulator.
That game was boring.
I mean, it could have been great.
Was boring. Most simulator games fizzle out because they're boring.
I mean, if we're being real, this is just Drug Dealer Simulator. I mean, if we're being fucking real, this is just Drug Dealer Simulator.
At the moment, but you have no idea where he plans to go with it. We have no idea where he plans to go with it because we haven't paid attention to the roadmap. So we can't this whole conversation is almost pointless because he's got a roadmap that we just have not paid attention to. So like until we know where he plans to go with the game, we as a group, this conversation's irrelevant for the most part because he could have already talked about all of this shit and we're just ignorant to it because we haven't looked at the roadmap or paid attention to anything that he's been doing other than playing the game.
That's very true. So if he's already gone over this, I mean, it is irrelevant, but it is a good thought experiment for developers in the future. What it really is, this conversation is a philosophical one. This is more of if you had a good game, right? What would you do? What would you do with that? And that's basically where the core is.
I would make a game for gamer. I would do what he's doing. Would do what all good game developers do or should do and put out the updates for said game for free. DLCs excluding, that's a different topic entirely.
Yeah.
But
the rest of the game needs to
DLCs
be
are a
completed
different thing. But like
just like Ready or Not. Ready or Not, like I said, I spent $20 on Ready or Not, and then the full game now that we play is like it's 10 times the game that I bought for $20. I gotta do a quick burp. Be right back.
Well, what I think Ready or Not and all big games have is multiplayer and customization, community customization. All of the games that have ever stood the test against time have always brought those two things, and I think that's something that he should think about if he wants this game to be, you know, bigger than it is. Now, bigger than it is kind of muddles the community, right? Because, you know, obviously you can't keep the same community by making it bigger. More exposure means more people, and more people means different ideas for what it should be. But that's what all good game developers do. Like, so if you want more money, you got to bring in multiplayer and customization. But the console thing, I wonder how much the license is to bring it to consoles, because I feel like it's a lot. And do you think Sony's gonna go for that? Well, I mean, it's basically GTA but more drugs, right? You think Sony's gonna be?
I don't think it's anything like GTA.
Well, I mean, GTA is the closest thing I have to compare it to. But I'm saying, like, why wouldn't they allow him to be on any other consoles other than, like, coding issues, maybe? What do you think? What do you think? How much do you think that licensing
I don't know how any of that works.
Let me see. I can probably look it up. How much is it to get a game licensed through PlayStation? And I'm guessing it's going to be about the same with Microsoft. Restore licenses, a game, Unity. Okay, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Video game system says, say a PlayStation. How much does it cost to release a PS4? Okay, so it retails for $299. GameStop, the company will see about 20% of that. hard is it to get a certified self-publishing rather long process? So it's a long time, is what it looks like. I mean, first of all, I think most of the retention, like if you want retention for your game, I think right now, the easiest way would be to put it on consoles, cross-platform immediately. I think that would be a big boost.
I imagine that's a lot easier said than done.
Oh yeah, 100%. But while you're waiting, you can think about the roadmap. And I think, and then just do what you guys said, was to release that DLC for free, but continuously have something bringing in revenue. So if you're not going to make money off of the thing, if you're not going to make money off of Schedule 1 itself, I think the live streaming is a smart idea, as long as you're making money off of it. But also keep the cat in the bag, bro. Don't fucking let other developers see what you're doing and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take that now. I'm gonna make Schedule 2 now, like what they did with Granny.
We don't know what he's doing on his development stream. I mean, I doubt he's giving away trade secrets. But at the same time,
True.
he wants to keep people updated and let the community know what he's doing and what he has planned. And he's trying to be very transparent about the whole thing. And I think that's one of the best ways to be, especially for a solo developer. I mean, but at this point, well, at least for an unfinished game, if when he finishes this game and if he wants to make another one and like teases at it, that's a different thing. But like, as of right now, I mean, he just wants to be transparent about the game and where it's going.
True, but I don't want people to get bored. Like, I'm putting myself in his footsteps, or in his shoes. I mean,
I don't think that matters to him.
Well, I mean that's irrelevant what he thinks. But what I'm thinking of, it's not really about him. It's about what I would do if I was in that situation. And it might be helpful for other people to, think about as well. Like, if you get into this type of, work, you need to think about all the aspects about what it is. So you got to get like advertising and like, do you think games pay people? Oh no, yeah, they definitely pay people. What the fuck am I talking about? They definitely pay people to. I would get Queso. To play the new content. If it were me, I would pay him like $10,000 or whatever. And he's gonna make money off of it. So, and he's gonna get the first content. I think I would do that. What do you think? Do you think that would be?
I mean,
is going in circles mostly because he doesn't know what he wants to do. But if it were me,
he does know what he wants to do.
Okay, well,
there's a finished roadmap.
Where?
No, it's the maps in the game.
I know a lot of people that do that.
I've seen it does that.
Fortnite did it. That's like the biggest one. And then
when
to
did
say
Fortnite
that
put Fortnite's roadmap in Fortnite?
Oh, like a fucking long time ago. Whenever it was just a tower defense game. Back when it was supposed to be about zombies.
Oh, you mean back when it was Save the World?
Yeah, like the stage that this game is now. I'm just saying, Tyler, you can be as good as Fortnite. I don't know if you want that, but so you know, got lots of mouths to feed, brother. Maybe not now, in the future. And also on streaming platforms because I can't do this. I can't do the silence. Put that shit on vinyl. Hell yeah. Anyways, I think definitely introduce the bail system, the bailout system. I think that could be funny. Because I know Queso would fucking shit a brick.
We're no longer allowed to talk about where this game is going without looking at the roadmap. Because I've just
you're not allowed to look at it.
No, I will no longer continue the conversation about where this game is going without the rest of us looking at the roadmap, because I have looked at the roadmap and we've talked about a couple of things that are on the fucking roadmap.
Let's go! What stuff?
I'm not going to tell you. You can go look it up yourself.
I'm not looking at it.
Well, then we won't have this conversation anymore.
Is it on like a website?
It's on a lot of websites. I just Googled Schedule 1 roadmap.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I literally did that like a second ago to look at like the asset stuff. Schedule 1 roadmap.
I'm on Trello is the website I'm on, and it's got it cut up into a couple of different ways.
Planning a team, enlist needs, draft outlines, present to manager, communicate, analyze. Weekly schedule. Oh no, that's just a regular fucking schedule.
Yeah. Bro looked up Schedule 1 and found a schedule.
Can you drop the link? You said Trello?
Yeah.
I did not think we were gonna get taco ticklers today. Then we jumped up 20k and I was like, okay, well, never mind. Did I just get a order? What the hell was that? Oh, we just finished washing? Cool. That's the only other notification I get. Okay, we're gonna look at it. Graffiti, shrooms. Oh, shrooms good. Let me show you guys as well. Amount of XP, allow player to draw on blank. Yes, that's actually kind of funny, but that kind of goes in line with the customization thing I was saying. MDMA, heroin. Oh god, we definitely need more properties. Customized property innovations, heat raids. Oh, fucking raids. No, please, no. Police interaction. Yes, bribery definitely needs to be a thing.
Shooting minigame. That sounds like fun.
Shooting range interior, shooting range minigames. Yeah, I saw
Parkour.
The shooting range already. Yeah.
Parkour.
Where the fuck did you see that?
It's right under gun range interior shooting minigame.
Oh. It's not.
It says parkour.
Where are you?
I'm also looking at my phone.
Oh, okay. Parkour. Oh, it's. Oh, you're looking at that one. He put it on there twice. Or at least whoever made this made it put it on there twice. Police evidence room recovering confiscated. Jukebox radio, yes. And then done. He already has a van vehicle, wall decorations, blue ball. Yeah, select custom amount to buy from shops. Good.
Yo,
All
my
that's
bad.
good. Yo.
No worries, brother. No worries.
Did your stream die?
Nah, it might have. My internet's being wacky right now.
Controller support. We're looking at the roadmap right now for Schedule 1. Since Vic refuses to talk about anything until we look at this.
That's not true. I said I refuse to continue the conversation about Schedule 1 until we looked at the roadmap, because we have talked about many things at this point, and a good portion of them are on the roadmap.
So he's kind of on the right track. Rideable wheelchair would be funny.
That would be funny.
Official Steam Deck support? Yes, definitely need that. Replace employee beds with lockers. Yes! That is so much better.
Yeah.
Because the beds take up so much fucking space.
See? Thinking of things we didn't